Hey, what's up guys? So this is the new Fuji X-T20 black version. This is the kit with the 16 to 50mm lens XC. So this camera I just started shipping about 2 days ago, and I finally got my hands on it. So let's take a quick look at it. So obviously same shape and form as the Fuji X-T10. The mode dial is on the left hand side, and you have your normal single continuous low, continuous high. You got your bracketing, and you have a movie mode. This is new. You got your hot shoe. You still have your shutter speed dial, which I love. Maximum shutter speed is still 1/4000, and you have your exposure compensation. The dial can only go to +3, -3, but you can go maximum +5, -5 using the menu setting. You have your FN button here, on-off switch, and of course you have your full auto switch here. On the front you have a command dial and an AF access light. On the back you got your delete button, playback button, your viewfinder, you have your A lock, and you have your AF lock, and of course you have a back command dial. You can also press these command dial for to use as an extra FN shortcut. Same thing with the front, you can actually press them. The screen is new. This is a 3-inch 1.4 million dot tilting LCD. It doesn't go the other way like the X-T2. It can only go up and down like this. However, this is a touch screen now, so you can actually touch to focus, zoom in and out during playback. Very nice. You still have your Q button, and of course your dial pad, your numpad. You can actually customize these to whatever function you want, and you have a little thumb rest right here, and there's still a little bit of a thumb rest right here also. Bottom is still the same, nothing much changing here. It's using, this camera is just like the X-T2, it's using the new battery. This is actually the NPW126S. This would generate less heat, so you can film 4K, which this camera can do. Of course you can still use your old battery like what I have here. This is an aftermarket NPW126. You can still use these. Actually I have been using these yesterday shooting 4K video, and I don't have any overheating issues, so you can save some money and buy these batteries instead. On the left hand side you have a door which open out to your microphone jack and your micro HDMI, and also your MIDI HDMI out. They're still using the 2.5mm, so if you want to use an external mic, you're most likely gonna have to get a 3.5 to 2.5 converter adapter to use that. But yeah, the shape is exactly the same as the X-T10. In fact, you can actually use the extra grip, the hand grip from the X-T10 on this camera, no problem. So everything is pretty much the same. You have your flash release handle right here, so for that the flash come up, pretty cool. So let's turn it on. So like I said, it's a touch screen now, so you can actually change how you want it to be right here. You can make it so that you're changing the point, a focus point, without actually focusing, or you can turn it off, or you can have it like this so that it will take a picture when you tap it. It'll focus on whatever that you tap, and it will take a picture. So I have my lens cap on, so that's why it's taking a long exposure photo anyway. Of course you can also have it to touch to AF, so you tap it, it'll focus. Of course it cannot focus right now because I have the lens cap on. Or you can select it and turn it off. Very cool. Let's look at the menu. So the menu, image size, this is a 24 megapixel sensor now, X-Trans CMOS 3 sensor, just like the X-T2 and X Pro 2. The viewfinder is actually 2.3 million dot, very clear viewfinder. So you have your image quality. You can do uncompressed raw, or you can do lossless compressed raw. Film simulation, of course, this is using the same processor as the X-T2 and X Pro 2. You do get acros film simulation. Very cool. You can use different type of filter, so that's very awesome. You also have, of course, have access to the previous film simulation like classic chrome and Velvia, Povia, things like that. Under focus area, focus mode, you have the same focus mode as the the X-T2. So you have 91 point autofocus, which you can expand to 325 point, I think. So, and for the AF mode, you have single point zone wide tracking. You can also set, just like the X-T2, you can set how you want it to behave in continuous focus. So you have a variety of different subject that you can select. Usually I just leave it as default. Pre-AF, it does have face and eye detection, so that's very nice. You do have picking. If you want to mind focus, you can use picking. Touch screen, of course, you can change how you want the touch screen to behave. And the biggest change, in my opinion, or the reason why I got this camera is the movie mode. This camera can now shoot 4K at 30, 25, 24, and 24p, as well as doing 1080p 60 frames per second. So it finally can do 4K, just like the X-T2. The difference between this one and the X-T2 is that the 4K on this camera, it does not have a crop. It'll be the full 1.5 time APS-C sensor. It does not have a crop. I think the X-T2 has a very small crop. The reason this one doesn't have a crop but still able to film 4K is because the processor is actually doing a half line skip, so the resolution is not going to be as good as X-T2, but you can't really tell the difference, to be honest. So, you know, for me personally, I'd rather give up that. I'd rather have a half line skip and have a full sensor readout, so I don't have to deal with an extra crop on top of, you know, already a 1.5 crop. So that's very awesome. You can also change how you want the how you want the autofocus in movie mode. It's like moon tie, so the camera will automatically focus. Choose the focus point, or you can choose area to which you can select which way you want to focus. You can output the 4K video directly onto the SD card, or you can have an HDMI out onto an external recorder. You do have your mic control, you have mic adjustment, and that's pretty much the major change. The ISO can actually go to it can go to 12,800 natively. It can expand all the way to 51,200. So the ISO performance on this camera is pretty good. It's exactly the same as the X Pro 2, the X-T2, which means it's very good. It's basically same processor, same sensor, so this kind of image quality you're gonna get from this camera is exactly the same as the X Pro 2, the X-T2. The video quality is amazing. You get excellent videos out of this camera, and it's so small and light. That's the reason why I choose this one over the X-T2. Another reason why I choose this one over the X-T2 is because of the touch screen. During video mode, you can actually rack focus by just touching whatever you want to focus, and I feel like having a touch screen is a very big advantage. You can even give this camera to somebody to help you take a picture, and they could just tap on your face and it will focus and take a picture, so they don't have to worry about all this, you know, crazy looking button. So it's a very big benefit to have this touch screen. Of course, this does not have a grip, an external battery grip, so you can only use one battery at a time. And the battery life on this camera, you know, it just, to me, it's just like other mirrorless camera. It's better than the Sony though. I used to shoot with the Sony A7 II, and I think the battery life on this one is actually better than that one. But yeah, this is just my quick first impression of this camera. So far I love it. The picture quality is outstanding, the video quality is outstanding. 4K video, you can use the film simulation in 4K video mode, so you know, the color is gonna look pretty filmic in my opinion. So you don't have to go back and put in your computer and do a lot of grading and stuff like that. So you know, it's a very small and compact camera that can give you some very nice pictures and video. So you know, the price point, I think in my opinion, is very well priced. You can buy the body for $900, or you can get this whole kit for $1,000, or you can get the 18 to 55 kit, which I recommend, for $1,200. So I will be posting a lot more examples and pictures and videos that I take with this camera for you guys to check out. If you guys have any question, if you guys want me to if you guys want to ask me any question regarding this camera, just let me know in the comment below, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. So that's it guys. Hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure you guys thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more future video, and see you guys in the next video.